Face Crypto just dropped another video. We're fucked.
Who the hell is this guy?
Can't see me, but feel my mind. No face crypto, phantom protocol. Standing tall while empires fall. Central chains can't cage it all. Unshaken faith I break.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the No Face Crypto channel. What is the face no case? You feel me? If y'all have not been under a rock, or if you have been, I don't know. Listen, have y'all seen this? By now, you've probably seen Mark Carney, somebody from Canada, talking crazy. They're not even hiding it anymore, guys. Just here you go. Here you go. Let's just all get on the same page here. Yo, chop chop. Come on. What are we doing here? Some very unfortunate news. Fortunate, whatever way you want to look at it. They're not hiding anything from us anymore. The New World Order is just right out in the open. So I feel like I can just talk about it in the algorithm now, because he popped off. Everyone go ahead and take a listen to this shit.
The progress that we have made in the partnership sets us up well for the new world order.
They're not hiding it anymore, guys. They're not hiding it anymore. And unfortunately, if we are going into a new world order, well, there needs to be a new world currency. Hence the Economist, January 8th, 1988 article. Get ready for a world currency. And you guys have seen this before. I've talked about this many times on this channel. But we know how tapped in Ripple is, guys. I don't have to go ahead and read this whole document for you guys. You know, right? Descended by the IMF. We know who's descended by the IMF. All right. But some quick news, right? BlackRock and Ripple. Let's go ahead and dig into that a little bit. Now, there have been multiple reports coming out saying that BlackRock is going to be using Ripple's RLUSD for collateral, guys. And we know that BNY Mellon is also using RLUSD. They are taking them as reserves. And look, game over. Game over. Now, look, we all know the Clarity Act is about to pass, and banks are kind of getting a little strong-armed on the stablecoin yield. If you guys have seen my last video, you know how I made very clear the XRPL and Flare do not require a lot of the stuff that the banks are trying to attack in this Clarity Act. And beyond that, XRP already has the clarity. I don't even want to, I'm past the point of just showing shit just to show shit now. All right. At this point, if anyone is trying to ask me what XRP is supposed to do in the upcoming financial system, I'm finna just show them this clip. All right, guys. This is a movie called Sneakers from 1992. And they hack into the Federal Reserve computer where they see XRP listed right here, XRP 262, Federal Reserve Transfer Node, National Headquarters. Lock the fuck in. And I mean, this has been years and years in the works, and all I gotta say is, look at the pressure that Jerome Powell is feeling right now. All right, we know all the fucked up shit that the Federal Reserve has done, how it was created. It's demonic. It's a slavery system. And unfortunately, the New World Order, as you've heard, is here. Trump's about to interview somebody from BlackRock to come in and possibly sit on the Federal Reserve chair.
I tell them what a gratis vendor is.
Yeah.
Because I was not going to go into the government. I was doing transition.
What is a gratis vendor?
A gratis vendor is an approved vendor for the United States of America that gives product to the government, doesn't sell it.
Okay.
So therefore, I don't have to go through the whole process of becoming a proper vendor because you're giving it to us. And then if you give it to Article 2, which is the president's stuff, then the president can accept it, right? Because it's give.
Sorry, Howard, what's an example of this? Like, just to make
I write some software.
You write some software.
I write some software for the Commerce Department to do a better job of XYZ. You just give it to me. and then I do QA on it, and I can take it.
I just want people to remind me again what cryptocurrency company and cryptocurrency already has the clarity while the entire crypto world is crying over the Clarity Act. Who already has the clarity? I mean, this is insane, guys. Did you hear that last clip? They're ingratiated within the highest of the high banking system, unfortunately, whether we like it or not. And so I hope you're a good person, because if you hold XRP, you'll be able to benefit from this. I believe so. In other news, we have the U.S. Treasury was scheduled to buy back $4 billion worth of its own debt today, but couldn't due to a technical issue. Crazy. It's kind of like the same technical issue that they had at the Pentagon with the trillions of dollars that went missing. What was that, the day before 9/11, the morning of or something? Oh, my bad. Sorry, not supposed to talk about that. I guess that there is some good news. We had SEC Chair Paul Atkins says crypto will replace the financial system very soon. Well, we already knew this, but let's go ahead and give it a listen anyway.
Tokenization.
Oh, absolutely. And it's the way the world will be, here in the, I mean, maybe not even in 10 years, maybe even a lot less time, maybe a couple of years from now. So I think that all of this modernization of the markets,
It's coming. It's coming. I mean, guys, they're openly talking about the new world order. What's the one digital? It's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate truth that we have to face, guys. Are we going to hold the cryptocurrency of the new world order or not? It's only going to be a couple. There's not going to be a ton of cryptocurrency, guys. A lot of these meme coins, they're going to zero. A lot of these shit coins that isn't real utility, it's going to zero. The powers that be will get flooded into this. And regardless, let's hope we hold the right assets and we can do good with those assets. That's kind of where I stand at this point. I mean, the world is quite literally a stage and everybody is an actor. And that is the simulation, the reality you are given every single day. You know, the only thing that is real is what you see with your own two eyes and what you can touch with your hands. You know, all the points you get on the news, everything. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. And I'm not saying, not 100% of it, right? There's a few good apples out there. But the contradictions are everywhere. And truly, like all these people are central casting. All right? This dude talking on your screen, guaranteed he was probably, and I'm not trying to sound fucked up, but this guy was probably MK Ultra at some point. Forgive me. I'm reading Chaos currently. But he was probably MK Ultra at some point, and he is under full control of somebody. Because we are under the New World Order grasp for power. Historically, when this happens, financial systems change. Monetary systems shift every single time the New World Order is mentioned. That's a fact. But let's go ahead and look at the contradiction. This fucking piece of shit.
I think the biggest security threat to Canada is China. We're heartened by the leadership of President Xi Jinping and the speed with which our relationship has progressed in recent months. And I believe the progress that we have made in the partnership sets us up well for the new world order. I think the biggest security threat to Canada is...
So, look, that's thy neighbor. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, look, I don't think we like China. I'm just saying. Now, when we look at a map, all right, I'm not going to go ahead and pull up a map right here, guys. We have the United States. We have the Alaska off to the left, kind of off the border of China. Or off the border of Canada, excuse me. And then we have Greenland off to the right a little bit. Why do you think we went Greenland, bro? China's really trying to blow some smoke right now. Canada is a captured country at this point, and honestly, the United States probably is as well. But that's why the United States wants Greenland. Also, there is a military base from World War II underground Greenland. There's also a funny conspiracy that I found about a melted UFO in Greenland. I don't know if this is true, but I found it was interesting. I think we should kind of talk about it. Now, here is a page. This is just so interesting. Here's a page directly from NASA. City under the ice. Camp Century. In April 2024, NASA scientist Chad Green flew aboard a Gulfstream 3 with a team of engineers monitoring a radar instrument as it probed the Greenland ice sheet below. About 150 miles east from the space base in northern Greenland, Green snapped this photo from the aircraft window showing the vast, barren expanse of the ice sheet's surface. That's when the radar unexpectedly detected something buried within the ice. And this is when they found Camp Century. It is a relic from the Cold War. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers built a military base in 1959 by cutting a network of tunnels within the near surface layer of the ice sheet. After it was abandoned in 1967, snow and ice continued to accumulate, and the solid structures associated with the facility now lie at least 30 meters or, 100 feet below the surface. Very interesting. I could understand why the United States would want this, but yeah, something to keep in mind, guys. And we know about Project Bluebeam and all these other crazy conspiracies and all this shit that's going on. I'm just saying, all right, the New World Order is here. There is battle lines being drawn for power. Okay, that clip is real. All of it's real. But we need to be locked into crypto, guys. We need to stay locked into crypto and spread positivity. You feel me? I ain't here to fuck around. It's a Saturday shitpost. All right. But Elon Musk literally tweeted today that everyone, all the politicians are actors. They're paid, and you'll never know or see the directors or the screenwriters for any of this. Essentially, is what he said. And the general sentiment here, guys, is the veil is lifting. All right, let's just stop bullshitting. The world's ran by satanic pedophiles and the central banks and doctors, and they poison us through fucking our food and chemtrails and all types of shit. Let's just stop. There's no point. All right, let's just be honest. But I want to be very clear here. I will never harm myself. And if I ever disappear, it was the CIA or Mossad. Or MI6. One of the three. Pick your poison. Now here is ABC Australia randomly cutting to an alleged satanic ritual randomly. I wanted to put this in here. Kind of fucking wild. Well, let's just see. This is from TikTok, so grain of salt shit. You guys understand, right?
Dog during an arrest in Brisbane last year.
Project Artichoke, guys. We know about MK Ultra, all this type of shit, right? They study the effects of mind control and hypnosis, forced addiction, morphine, other chemicals, including LSD, to produce amnesia and other vulnerable states in victims, guys. And if you don't think they are trying to do this globally, and they haven't done this globally, you're tripping. They do. It's just the truth. And I don't know if this document is legit, but you can see here, guys, they are literally talking about using this stuff in water, Coca-Cola, beer, liquor, cigarettes. This type of drug should also be capable of use in standard medical treatments, such as vaccinations, shots, etc. All right. They want this to basically cause nervousness, tension, depressing effects, feeling of despondency, hopelessness, lethargy, etc. Right? Like, this shit is real. And we just saw, I believe this was the other day, I think it was UC Berkeley or some other university came out and said that they put a vaccine in lettuce. Come on, bruh. And, my point is, like, to a lot of people, this might not seem it has anything to do with crypto or our monetary system, but it does. Because you look at all these aspects of control, guys, that they have. What do you think they are going to change our monetary system into? We're gonna get digital ID. But by far, we are going to get digital ID. They are collecting all the data as we speak. They've been collecting it for decades, essentially. It's going to happen. And so what are we going to do? Is this our last opportunity for some success, for a way out of the matrix, if you will? I think it might be. I really do think it might be. At enough point, it doesn't take too much money to get a life you truly enjoy, spread positivity, peace, and love and shit, and just chill. You don't need $1 trillion, million, gazillion dollars. You need enough to stay happy, maintain, retire, live a comfortable life, but you don't need zillions and zillions of dollars. Greed is the death of a man, bro. It's the death of a man. We got to stay cool when this shit is about to pop off, guys. I can't believe I'm in a world where they're just openly talking about the New World Order. You know? When I was a kid, this was a full-on conspiracy. They called you a crackhead if you were talking about this. Well, now what? Now what? As Vendel said, guys, the largest criminal enterprise on earth isn't a cartel. It's the US dollar system. Well, and I agree with this, but it's really the central banks and the central banking system, including the Federal Reserve, which is probably one of the most important one of them. Now, I won't go into too much detail, but I am currently reading the book Chaos about CIA's control kind of over Charles Manson and the Manson murders. And all I know is the same people behind the central banking system and the same people who created the Federal Reserve and drafted all these bills and created this country were fucking Freemasons and satanic worshippers. It's just true. It's just true. And so let's just face the facts, guys. The Rothschilds built their vacation home in which they wrote the Federal Reserve Act and then passed it on Christmas, the 23rd, right before Christmas. When all of Congress was home, they passed that shit. And they built that house on top of a place where they performed a sacrifice. Okay? And I want to show you guys another video. You know CERN, right? You know about CERN, the Hadron Collider. I talked about this in a live stream that I did on this channel a long time ago. And, I'll go live again at some point at 500 subs. And maybe we can go deep into it. But this collider is crazy, guys. They did a satanic worship outside of this too, and then try to come out. All these scientists try to come out and say it was a prank. I mean, guys, how many times are these guys going to try and play God before they get smited? You can't play God. Nobody is God. And so when they dosed up Charles Manson with all that acid, and the man thought he was God himself, well, that I'm just saying, MK Ultra, the CIA does it, guys. I'm telling you. I'm not even gonna go ahead and put the clip in this video, guys. You know what? We're spreading positivity. Fuck all that demonic shit. I'm not gonna put it. You guys can go ahead and find it for yourself, right? But there's a whole Wikipedia page on the CERN ritual hoax. Here's a picture of it, guys. This was a video, and basically they put a human down here, and no one really knows if this video is real or fake. Okay. Guys, the CERN ritual hoax is a found footage video that depicts a faux occult ritual occurring in the grounds of CERN, the intergovernmental organization that operates the largest particle physical laboratory in the world. The video becomes popular in August 2016 and shows several people dressed in black cloaks surrounding a statue of the Hindu deity Shiva, and apparently performing human sacrifice and apparently mockery of existing conspiracy theories, which suggests that CERN aims to leverage large hadron colliders. Guys, in mockery. And listen to this shit. A CERN spokesperson stated the video was a prank and that no one was actually harmed. CERN stated in its frequently asked questions that the video was fiction and the actions were outside its professional guidelines and without any official permission. CERN stated that it doesn't tolerate this kind of spoof and that it can give rise to misunderstandings about the scientific nature of our work. Yeah, bullshit. And so, when I was a kid, I didn't really believe in the whole like evil scientist shit. Like I'm really starting to, it's true. It's true. That's just how I feel at this point. And so Well, they're going to go ahead and try and play God, guys. Your only job is to try and bring God into your lives. And that's all I can say here. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm super religious, right? But all I know is I lead my life with a good heart. All right. I love a lot of people. Some people piss me off, but I love most people, guys. I really do. Love thy neighbor. I want to spread positivity and spread love. And I think my way to do that is through cryptocurrency. And even if these evil, dark people are going to go ahead and try and take over crypto, all right, we're going to stack up our utility bags anyway. We're going to say fucking with both fingers in the air. And when this shit pops off, we are going to use our crypto for the good of humanity, guys. Swear. I swear. I'm telling you guys, if I have enough money, what I really want to do is I want to open some type of nonprofit for underserved communities to learn about finances and financial things in high school while they're already in public school, so they don't have to undo their indoctrination of the public school system. Like, that's literally how I feel. That's what I want to do, and I want to use cryptocurrency to do that because cryptocurrency has led me down this path. I'm going to shut the fuck up. I've been talking for a minute, and I apologize. This is a shitpost. This is a shitpost, and I want to let y'all know I'm not schizophrenic. I do not think the feds are watching me, and even if they are, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Doesn't matter. They're going to do what they want to do anyway. That being said, I'm No Face. You feel me?
I'm the cipher inside the system, encrypted rhythm, algorithmic wisdom. Bankers panic when I twist the prism, cause I decentralize the mechanism. Ledger lock, my code immaculate. Truth so sharp it decapitates. No fiat fate, lie emancipate. XRP flow, recalibrate. Invisible king with a digital throne. Phantom of finance, flesh and bone. I rise from data, self-made, self-known. Unshaken, I move in the zone. They manipulate, I meditate. They inflate, I innovate. They speculate, I educate. I'm the glitch they can't eliminate. Raw res crypto, masked in motion, riding the wave like quantum motion. XRP devotion, pure explosion. Phantom of finance, fully raw res crypto. Chain reaction, breaking control, pure satisfaction. No middleman, just interaction. Rebel of rhythm, blockchain faction. From Tokyo ticks to London trades. My name echoes in crypto raids. I'm the anomaly markets crave. Silhouetted in code, I misbehave. Monetary matrix, I override. Quantum ink where the truth can't hide. They kneel to debt, I walk with pride. No face crypto, decentralized guide. Every drop of fun, I distill the flame. Every smear campaign fuels the game. They'll remember the ghost, not the name. Cause legends don't chase, they claim. Dope, ledger ignite. Phantom in flight. Man so bright, can't see me, but feel my mind. No face crypto, phantom protocol. Standing tall while empires fall. Central chains can't cage it all. Unshaken faith, I break the wall. No face crypto, though immortal. Through digital doors, I breach the portal. Untraceable force, transtemporal. Phantom of finance, suiting and racks. No face crypto. No banks, no borders, no masters. Just vision and velocity. The world's asleep, but the phantom never rests street.